Welcome back to episode 9 of the Arsenal Save, and up in today's episode we have the Champions League semi-final, both legs against Man United, and also between these two legs we have Crystal Palace away from home in the league, where if we win that game we secure the league titles. So yes, it's another massive episode for us here today. By the end of it we could have secured a place in the Champions League final and also the Premier League title as well. So the quintuple at the start of the episode is still officially on. We've got 2 trophies in the bag already, the Community Shield and the Carabao Cup. We're in the FA Cup final, of course. The Premier League could be secured today as well, and the domestic treble could be secured by the end of the episode. But also, we could have a Champions League final and an FA Cup final to look forward to as well. So I'm getting very nervous here because, as you can imagine, winning a quintuple is not very popular. I've never done it before in my entire FootballManager career, and I've been playing FootballManager now for 20 years. So, yeah, it's been a long time in the waiting, to be honest. And I highly doubt, I'll ever do it again in my lifetime. So, yeah, it's a big deal with this. It's only a game. We all know it's only a game, but there's only a handful of times in your life, maybe even once, maybe never, where you can say you won the quintuple on Football Manager. So hopefully we do it here in the first season. Man United up first. We're at home in the first leg. We only just beat them at home in the league 2-1 with a last minute winner from Vieira, I think, in that game. So yeah, hopefully it's a little bit better than that time. Also though, we didn't lose away to Man United. We drew 2-2 to them, and that took for them to score a last minute equaliser against us. So played 2 games against them this season, scored 4 goals, and we're unbeaten against them. So there's no reason to think we can't get through them in the Champions League semi-final. They are currently sitting 7th in the league, 26 points behind us. So we've got to be firm favourites for this game. Also, the other Champions League semi-final is a Madrid derby, Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid. Either are a tricky game, but obviously, if we get through to the final, I'll prefer to face Atletico Madrid other than Real Madrid. But to be honest, whoever we get, I'm confident that we can go on and win the Champions League, but it's easier said than done. Only played 1 game since the last episode. That was at home to Bournemouth. Thankfully, we avoided any sort of disaster there, and we won the game 3-0 very comfortably. Goals from Smith Rowe, Osimhen and Jorginho in that game. Liverpool also won in that game week, so we keep the 6-point lead at the top. I did say that if we beat Crystal Palace away, that we will secure the title. Officially, we would not secure the title if Liverpool win their game as well, but as you can see from the goal difference, 6 points above them with 6 points left in the season with a plus 26 goal difference. If we win this game, we've won the league basically. Liverpool aren't going to win 13-0 in the last 2 games of the season, so we will win the league title. We beat Crystal Palace away from home as well. They're sitting 13th in the league, firmly in mid-table there. They epitomise mid-table at the moment. They're 10 points off Fulham in 12th, and they're 14 points clear off Bournemouth in 18th place. So they are not fighting for absolutely anything. We're clearly a better team than them, so hopefully we beat Palace, but also hopefully we get through Man United. Let's get started with the first leg then. We're at home. Can we win this one? And in terms of the team sheet, got Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Zinchenko left back, Gabriel and Saliba centre backs, and we've got Rice, Partey and Odegaard in midfield, Saka on the right wing, Jesus on the left wing, and Osimhen up front. So in terms of injuries, unfortunately, Upamecano is still out injured. He is back very soon though. He's back in training in 3 days' time, so he should be fit for the second leg. Don't think he'll be fit enough to start against Palace, but hopefully he can feature in the away leg to Man United there. Martinelli has just been injured. He's just back, but as you can see there, he's half fit, so he can't even put him on the bench for today's game. And Kai Havertz is still out with his broken foot. Looks like he's out for the season, to be honest. But anyway, Man United at home. It's very important we start off with a win here. Will we do it? Let's find out. Before we get started with this first game though, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. It's very important for the video's success. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and he'd much appreciated as well. So let's get started then. At home to Man United. At home to Zinedine Zidane's Man United, by the way. Ten Hag has been sacked recently, and Zinedine Zidane is back in management, and he's the manager of Man United. He's had 2 managerial positions, Real Madrid and Man United. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad on your CV. But anyway, it doesn't matter who's in charge of Man United. We're a better team than them. So I'm expecting a win here at home at the Emirates. And the bigger, the better in this game, that is for sure. Get this tie over with in the first leg. Show them who's boss. Show them who rules England right now. and Europe and the world, because we are the best team in the world right now. And Osimhen makes it 1-0, but I think he's offside. Got very excited then, didn't I? He's not offside, he's onside. So that's a lovely start to the game. 7 minutes in, Osimhen with the goal. Let's check this out. Looks like he times his run to perfection. What a first touch, by the way, by Osimhen. Great assist by Zinchenko as well, but what a first touch by Osimhen that was. What a lovely start to the tie. Long way to go yet, but that is a great sign at the moment. Great sign. 12 minutes in, we're back on the highlight again. Here's Martinez for Man United. Here, passes it to Casemiro. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Suddenly Man United on the attack with Dalot. Back to Varane. There's Casemiro. They yet to have a shot in the game, Man U, but their first shot in the game could be a goal. Tomiyasu wins the ball back though. We've got a chance to counter him here. Partey with a long ball forward. Osimhen's through again. What's the keeper doing? Oh my word, get in there. What is Andre Onana doing? Wow, 13 minutes in. We're 2-0 up in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. This season just keeps getting better and better. Partey punts it forward. Was it a great ball forward or was he just a punt forward? No one knows what the keeper is doing. Osimhen does absolutely brilliantly, by the way. Of course he does, but what on earth is the keeper doing there? He has to take the blame for that goal. Look at this. 13 minutes in. We're 2-0 up already. And Victor Osimhen with both the goals here. Get in. Back on the highlight again. We've got a throw-in chance now. But Zinchenko gives the ball away to Dalot. But he gives the ball away to Rice. There's Partey to Odegaard. Back to Partey. Heavy touch from Partey there. And Man United have possession again. Andre Onana gave away the second goal, didn't he? Let's be honest. But Osimhen did so well with both his goals. Absolutely brilliant. He's been a good signing so far, Osimhen, but not incredible. But in this game so far, he's proved his worth. That is for sure. Here's Rice with the ball. Oh, no. Poor pass from Rice. And now suddenly Antony with the ball. And Rashford blasting the back of the net. This is why he can't get too carried away, because these things happen. And just 7 minutes later, Man United suddenly back in the tie. Only 2-1 now. Disappointing, just a poor pass from Rice that. Poor pass from Rice. Zinchenko standing still as well. Poor from the pair of them, to be honest with you. Back on the highlight though. We've still got a lead in the game so far, 2-1. We've only played 24 minutes. Already been 3 goals in the match. Wow. Oh my word. What on earth is wrong with this goalkeeper? Well, I'm not going to be as harsh and say Osimhen missed the open goal there. It technically was an open goal, but it was a tight angle, and obviously he didn't have much time, did he? But what on earth is up with this goalkeeper? My word. How has he got a 7.1, by the way? How has he got a 7.1 in the game? Makes no sense. Wow. Could be 3-1, but unfortunately it isn't. Back on the highlight though. It's only been 30 minutes so far. It's been a very lively semi-final. Hopefully we come out on top though. Risky from Partey that. But Odegaard finds Saka. Osimhen's outside at the moment. Jesus isn't though. Jesus! Get in. 3-1. What a game so far. Definitely favouring us. We've still got 60 minutes to go yet. We're 3-1 up in the game. Get in there. What a start to the Champions League semi-final. Still, can't get too carried away. We've still got 150 minutes to go left in the tie, but this is looking good for us so far. This is looking really good. Can we embarrass them here? And can we finish off this tie in this first leg? We've got another highlight. Just 2 minutes later, a corner. Gabriel's there. Oh, I thought it was going in. It's gone for another corner though, I think. It has gone for another corner. Odegaard take it again. Aim for Saliba's big head. Where is he? It's cleared. Saka's there though. Shoot, Saka. Shoot! Top goal scorer for the season, Saka. So we know he can score goals. In and outside the box. Wow, the game actually took a little bit of a break for a second there. We're approaching half-time now, but lovely, healthy lead to take into half-time. Got another highlight. Can we take a 4-1 lead into half-time? Or will they get a goal back? Hopefully not. Here's Bruno Fernandes. To Antony. Here's Dalot. Back to Varane, who passes to Eriksen. Rashford with a poor pass, so we've got a chance to counter him again. Here's Saka. Osimhen's been on twice the pace today. Is it the third time? Oh my word, yes it is. It's a hat-trick for Osimhen. What a start to the episode. And what a start to the Champions League semi-final. Osimhen with a first half hat-trick. That's the third time he's run past their defence in the game. The third time. They're getting absolutely punished here. Wow. Again, he times his run to perfection. Hits his shin, that one. It goes into the bottom right-hand corner. It doesn't matter how they go in, as long as they go in. We've absolutely battered them in this first half. And we're 4-1 up at half-time. Still, though, you know what I'm going to say? This is not even close to being tie over. Not by any means. Still got one half and then obviously another leg to go. But to have a 3-goal lead at half-time is very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Can we stretch this lead even further, though? I'm happy with a 3-goal lead taken to Old Trafford. I think that'll be enough for us to get the job done, to be honest. But can we stretch it even further? As I said, can we get this tie over in this first leg here? Anything past the 5-goal point, 6-1, 7-1, then we're talking tie over. Is it possible here? We just got 4 goals in 45 minutes, so I guess it is possible. But it's also possible for them to score goals, and my word, Rashford. Last time we played Man United, Rashford scored after 15 seconds into the second half. So I thought he was going to do a similar thing there. Although it was 5 minutes into the second half. But you get what I mean. It was quite quick. Anyway, the second half has been nothing compared to the first half so far. Going to make a couple of changes now. Declan Rice is knackered and he's the only player who's not playing particularly very well. So we'll bring on Jorginho for Declan Rice. Tomiyasu as well. He's the next second tired player. So we'll take him off and we'll bring on Ben White for him. Ben White's a little bit tired. He's been carrying a knock for the last week or so. Got a corner here. Jorginho to take it. Can we make it 5-1? Oh, I thought the goal was open there for a second. We know this keeper's a bit dodgy, isn't he? The Man United fans are very excited when they signed him, weren't they? But not so excited anymore. Anyway, here's Gabriel Jesus. Back to White. Here's Saliba. To Saka. Saliba, don't do anything stupid, mate. Don't do anything stupid. Alright, Gabriel to Zinchenko. Passing around nicely here. Here's Jorginho. Oh, he gets the ball back. Gives it away. He's still got it somehow. Saka! It's 5. It's 5-1. It's 5-1. Wow. How good are we? How good is this team? How good is this team? Wow, we are ridiculous. We scored 5 against Tottenham twice this season. We scored 5 against Man City. And now we scored 5 against Man United as well. Wow. You wouldn't even know these boys are playing in the Champions League semi-final. You think it's a friendly the way they're playing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, if we take a 4-goal lead into the second leg, I am ecstatic with that. So please, don't concede another goal. And that would be great. If you can score more, absolutely fantastic. We just don't concede any more goals. Jesus can come off. He's got a yellow card and he's a bit tired, so we'll bring on Smith Rowe. Odegaard's tired as well. Let's take Odegaard off. Let's bring on Vieira. Let's make one more change. You know what? Osimhen can come off as well. We'll bring on Trossard. Trossard's is the only one who can play up front, so we'll leave him up front. Made all the changes, definitely a risk, but we're 5-1 up here with 19 minutes to go. Saka's the only one in the forward line still on the pitch. And obviously the Crystal Palace game is an important game for us. Suddenly if we draw away to Palace, then lose home to Newcastle, suddenly we're in big trouble on the final day of the season, aren't we? So the Palace game is still very important. This game is fizzling out. I'm happy with that. As I said, a 4-goal lead. I'm ecstatic with that. 3 minutes of added time. And that's it. Get in there. Can you get a much better Champions League semi-final first leg than that? 5-1 winners over Man United there. Victor Osimhen with a hat-trick in the game. 2 assists from Partey as well. 2 assists from Saka. What a performance. 23 shots, 15 on target, and a 2.79 XG in this game. We absolutely destroyed them. Especially Victor Osimhen with a 10 rating for today's game with a hat-trick. What a performance from him. What some lovely goals he scored. Okay, Onana helped him out for the second one, that is for sure, but still he took it so well. The first touch for the first goal was ridiculous as well. And every single one of the goals he ran past the defensive line, so what a player, and his pace is proving out to be very, very useful. 5-1 win for us in the first leg. I will happily take that. Well, what a lovely way to start off the episode that was. A 5-1 demolition of Man United there. Still got a leg to play yet, and obviously Man United is still a good team, so can't celebrate too early, but it's looking rather good for us, isn't it? It's looking rather good for us. Today we've got Crystal Palace away from home. If we win this game and Liverpool win, we will unofficially win the league title. If we win, however, and Liverpool drop points, then we will officially win the league title. If we lose or draw, though, and Liverpool win, then the title race is still on, and it's definitely more open than what it was at the start of this episode here. So hopefully we avoid any drama here. We win the game. As I said, Palace aren't fighting for anything. Firmly mid-table. We are the best team in the world right now, in my opinion. I know I'm a biased opinion, but at the moment, no team comes close to us. So we should get a job done here away to Crystal Palace. Let's hope we do so. And in terms of the team sheet, a couple of changes. Ben White comes in at centre-back to replace Gabriel, who just picked up a slight injury. He's out to 2 to 4 days with a gashed upper leg. Upamecano is back to training, but as you see, he's not fully fit, so I'm not going to risk him for today's game. Also, Timber starts right back in place of Tomiyasu. Jorginho comes in for Partey, and Rice goes as a secondo volante. And that is all the changes. So Crystal Palace away from home. Win this game, we seal the title. Well, no win for Palace in at least their last 5 games. And the team is looking a little bit different. Where's Eze? Where's Elise? What's up with their front 4 then? Is Eze playing? No Eze, no Elise. So, come on, boys. I was saying that, we've got a highlight 1 minute in and Palace are on the attack here. And Palace score from the attack here. We're 1-0 down after just 1 minute in the game. Mateta with the goal. Here's me slating their forward line and, shot myself in the foot because 1 minute in, we're 1-0 down already. That's not a very promising start, is it? No, it's not. Wow, okay. Well, I really would like to avoid a disaster, to be honest. If we don't win the league title from this point, then I just don't know what to do anymore. Long way to go yet in the game, but not a great start, is it? Saying that though, even if we lost this game and Liverpool lose away to Bournemouth tomorrow, then we'll still secure the title. So it's all down to them, basically, what they do. But if we win the game, we win the title. Quite simple. Here's Zinchenko. Bit tired, but he starts today. Still a very important game for me, of course. Here's Jesus. Lovely play from Jesus. That's a penalty. It's a penalty all day long. We've got a chance to get back into the game here. But Bukayo Saka, well, he's on a bit of a scoring streak from his penalties this season right now. So hopefully he continues that. Hopefully I haven't jinxed him by just saying that. I really hope I haven't. Come on, Saka. PSG are sniffing after Saka, but they can clear off. He's not for sale for any price. Here he goes. Saka sends the keeper the wrong way. We're back in the game. Only 14 minutes on the clock. His 27th goal of the season, Saka. He's still only 22 years of age. What a player. What a player. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Back in the game. Gets in. Still, I don't want to settle for a draw, of course. I just want to get it over with right now because our next game is at home to Newcastle. So we did beat Newcastle away early on the season, but they're obviously a good team. So let's get the job done here away to Palace. No fuss. And let's just focus on the Champions League and the FA Cup final, of course. Here's Rice. Free in the box. Oh my word, it hits the post. Johnston saves it onto the post. Rice could not believe his luck just then, to be honest. Just opened up for him. No one there. His weaker effort, though, not the best at finishing Rice. I wish it was Odegaard or Saka there with their left foot, to be honest. Or Osimhen. Talking of Osimhen, leaping up for the ball there, but Mateta beat him to it. Well, they've only had one shot in the game. That was a shot in the first minute, of course, when Mateta scored from. So they're not much of a threat here at all, Palace. We aren't winning the game at the moment, though, are we? We're back on the highlight, though, and Ben White with the ball, playing centre-back today. A position he knows very well, but a position I don't really use him at. He's firmly a right-back for me. But it's great the fact that he can play there when needed, like a game like today. I'd rather play White at centre-back than Timber. Timber hasn't got the height to play there, in my opinion. Not in this, not in a back four anyway. Anyway, here's Saka, talking to Timber. Can he get an assist here? Saka looking for his second goal in the game, but didn't get his shot on target there. Either way, one more win in the final 3 games to win the title. If it's not today, hopefully it'll be against Newcastle or Burnley. But obviously I'd like the job done here, please, boys. 1-1 at half time, but we are firmly the better team in the game. As I said, Palace only had one shot in the game. They scored from it in the first minute, so not much of a threat here for us. Let's make the most of this opportunity here. We've got a corner, 4 minutes into the second half. Odegaard takes it. Osimhen, oh my word, what a save from the keeper. What a save from the keeper from Osimhen that was. Osimhen got great heading ability. He's got 18 heading, which is brilliant. He's also tall as well. He's 6'1", so he's definitely an aerial threat, Osimhen. Here's Saka. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot. Why didn't he shoot? Jorginho shoot. Oh, I thought that was going in. It took a deflection in the last minute, I think. Did. Jorginho to take the corner. Saliba heads it into Johnson's hands, though. Easy catch for the keeper. But we are well on top in this game. Well on top. Got to make this count here. The longer it goes without you sealing the title, the more nervous you get, of course. 30 minutes to go. We're back on the highlight. They're temporarily down to 10 men as well. Jesus gets past him with ease. Lovely play from Jesus. Started him today ahead of Martinelli. Here is Saka. Back to Rice. Back to Saka. Got to be 2-1. It is 2-1. Get in there. His second goal of the game. Boy wonder himself. The referee's trying to ruin it, but what could be wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. That is what's wrong with that. Absolutely nothing. Saka with his second goal of the game. What a player. His 28th goal of the season. He just smashes it into the roof, doesn't he? Takes no chances there, Saka. Smashes it into the roof of the net. Get in. Get in. We're 28 minutes away from being Premier League champions. Right, let's make a couple of changes here. Zinchenko is nervous. Don't need that, so we'll take him off. Bring on Tomiyasu for him. Also, I'm going to take off Jesus. And I'm going to bring on Martinelli. Seems like we're on the highlight here. Here's Timber with the ball. He gives it away to Mitchell. A player on my shortlist, Mitchell. Not my preferred target. He's still a good player, though. But he's on my shortlist nonetheless. Here's Gay, another one on my shortlist. To Lerma. Will Hughes. We've just taken the lead in the game. Don't let them have their second shot in the game and let them score from it, for goodness sake. They do get their second shot in the game, but thankfully it's from a very tight angle and Ramsdale with an easy save. Well, 20 minutes to go. Need to start thinking about the Man United away game. Obviously, we're in a commanding position, but can't think the job's done there. Saka needs a rest. Let's take Saka off. Let's bring on Fabio Vieira for him. Saliba's nervous. Doesn't really matter at this point, though. I don't think. Well, it always does matter, of course, but yeah, Saliba can stay on the pitch. Odegaard can come off as well. We'll bring on Smith Rowe. You know what, Rice can come off as well, and I'm going to bring on Kivior. Kivior can come on. You know, I'll put Timber there as a secondo volante. Timber can go as a centre-back, and White can go as the right-back. So I made all the changes again. Definitely a risk, but we need to keep these players fit for the next games. Oh, Osimhen, I thought he was about to make it 3-1, but the keeper saves it. Oh, no. Oh, my word. What a stupid decision that was. What on earth is that Kouame doing? What a terrible decision. He had 2 players ahead of him then. Awful. Anyway, not my business. Not our business. 10 minutes to go. We've got a 3.33 XG in this game. They got a 0.2. Surely we've got to win it here. We're 3 minutes away from securing the Premier League title. Unofficially, but we all know it's happened due to the goal difference. Impossible for Liverpool to overturn such a deficit there. So we're 4 minutes away now from unofficially winning the Premier League. Wow. Right, I can't make any more changes, but I can go defensive. Right, I've gone back to a back 5. I've also gone defensive as well. 4 minutes away from securing the Premier League title. Come on, boys. Nothing stupid here, please. They don't do anything stupid, and that is us winning the Premier League title. As you can see, there's no trophy left because it's not official, but we all know it's virtually impossible for Liverpool to overturn that deficit. That can't happen. It's impossible to happen in FootballManager. We've got over a plus 20 goal difference better than them. So that is tight. Well, trophy number 3 secured in the season so far. The Community Shield, the Carabao Cup, and now the Premier League. We've got 2 more to go. The Champions League semi-final, second leg against Man United. We're taking a 5-1 lead into that leg. So the Champions League final looks like it's waiting for us. And of course, we've got the FA Cup final as well. So can we tick off all these trophies? I really hope so. The second leg of the Champions League semi-final coming up next. Well, just to see what will happen here, if Bournemouth beat or draw against Liverpool, we will officially win the league title. If Liverpool win, then they can't say we are the champions yet because of the points tally, of course. But we all know what's going to happen. But anyway, let's see if Bournemouth will beat or draw against Liverpool. They don't. Liverpool win 3-1, but it doesn't matter to us. 82 points. They're only a casual plus 25 goal difference worse off than us. So yeah, I think it's still safe to say that the league title is coming back to London, coming to North London, to Arsenal. If Liverpool won this game 10-0 or something, we could start to look over our shoulder a little bit, but they only won by a measly 3-1. So let's go forward to the Champions League semi-finals, second leg, away to Man United. Alright, here we go. It's time for the second leg. We take a lovely lead into the second leg, 5-1 from the first leg, of course. If we get through to the final, which we should do, we will face Real Madrid in the final, unfortunately. Atletico Madrid won the first leg 4-3 after being 3-1 down. But look at that. In the second leg, Koke got sent off. in the 62nd minute, and then Real Madrid punished them, scored 3 goals. So we've only got casually played probably the biggest team to ever exist in the Champions League final, the most successful team in the Champions League, of course, to potentially win the quintuples, because we played the FA Cup final before that, I think, and we should win that against Wolves, but obviously nothing's a guarantee, and Real Madrid could spoil my one and only chance in my FootballManager career to win the quintuple. So devastating, but also we shouldn't fear them, because we shouldn't have to fear anyone this season, to be honest. We've blown lots of teams out of the water, and there's no reason to think we can't beat them in the final as well if we get there. Of course, we can't celebrate too early though. Stranger things have happened, and Man United beating us by 4 goals at home here, so can't think the job is done, but we've done a pretty good job in the first leg. In terms of the team sheet, a couple of changes. Tomiyasu comes in for Timber at right back. Also, Partey comes in for Jorginho. And also, Martinelli comes back in to replace Osimhen, and Jesus goes up front. So, Man United away from home. As long as we avoid a 4-goal deficit or more, we're going through to the Champions League final. We couldn't have asked for a better lead to take into the second leg, really, could we? We couldn't ask for a better lead. It's not over yet, though. And if Man United score the first goal, I'm not going to start panicking, but if they score the first 2 goals, then I'll start to panic a little bit. Very much so. And it's not been a great start to the game, but only 1 shot in the game so far. I'm very happy with a 0-0 draw. A 0-0 draw does not bother me at all. Doesn't bother me at all. Our next game is at home to Newcastle. And the title was already sealed. Although that game will officially seal it, of course. A draw or a win there is officially sealed. But we haven't really got to worry about that, to be honest. Garnacho has just scored his 6th goal of the season. Obviously a great talent. It's now 5-2 on aggregate, but there's no reason to panic just yet, that is for sure. But it's not nice to see them score the first goal. We haven't woken up in the game at all yet. I hope the boys aren't on their holidays. Still got plenty of work left to be done in the season, boys. Let's hope this can be the start of the waking up for the boys here. Here's Ben White. Didn't play particularly very well at centre-back against Palace there. Upamecano's back in the team, though. Oh, Upamecano comes back in the team as well to replace Saliba. Anyway, here's Partey, back to Rice. Rice shoots! Oh. As I said before, Declan Rice has had the 2nd most shots in the Premier League this season, which is very bizarre. Only player to have more shots than Rice is Erling Haaland. Very, very strange. Another shot for Rice there. Seems like he's shooting all the time outside the box. Well, back on the highlight again. We haven't seen anything from us really in the game. Only that shot from Rice. Upamecano makes the interception there. Now here's Saka. Obviously, Osimhen not playing today. He's on the bench. Getting a little bit of rest for him. Got Jesus up front, not as quick as Osimhen, but we all know Jesus is a very good player still. Probably will bring Osimhen on at some point though. Try and hit them with his pace. Back on the highlight again. Here's Anthony. To Varane. We need a goal in this game to kill their spirit completely. Zinchenko wins the ball back. No mistakes, please. Thank you. Here's Tomiyasu now. Oh. For some reason, they're checking goal line technology. Why? No one knows why. Well, it's been a very poor first half, let's be honest. Very poor first half, but 1-0 down at half-time. Still got a healthy 3-goal lead there. It's not that bad, really. It's not that bad. I will thrash the arms about, though, because they have been rather poor so far. Not like us, to be honest. The front 4 ain't doing too well. Gonna make some changes there, I think, soon. Got a corner, though. Martinelli to take it. Just 1 goal in this game now could seal the deal for us. Kill their spirits completely and take that 4-goal cushion again. Here's Tomiyasu. To Martinelli. Lovely touch from Martinelli. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Oh, it deserves to be a goal. It deserved to be a goal. What a player. Look at him go there, Martinelli. Lovely bit of skill from him, that. Lovely. What a dull second leg this is. We're back on the highlight again, though. Martinelli with a corner. Upamecano overhead kick. What's he doing that for? Upamecano, what are you doing there, mate? He's showing off, isn't he? Anyway, let's make a couple of changes here. Jesus has been terrible up front. We'll bring on Osimhen now. He taught him a new one in the last leg there. Odegaard's knackered as well. Let's take Odegaard off. Let's bring on Vieira. And Martinelli's been poor as well. Let's take him off and let's bring on Smith Rowe for him. 30 minutes to go. They're still leading the second leg here, but at the moment we're still cruising straight through a 5-2 in aggregate scoreline. The quicker the clock ticks down, the less chance Man United have got, of course. But if they get a second goal at this sort of point now, it'll definitely be squeaky bum time towards the end of the game. These players are only human. Of course they're going to feel nervous here. Ramsdale, no nerves from him though. Great composure, catches it with ease there. Hopefully he doesn't give the ball away. Just throw it there, just throw it to him. Yeah, alright. Oh my word, I'm liking the look of that. So we got it there. Here's Rice, out to Saka. This is why you build out from the back. Chances like this. Now here's Saka, he can tear defenders all over the place. Here's Partey. To Rice. Rice shoots again. It's deflected though. Oh no, here come Man United. Anthony. Wrong decision though. Bruno Fernandes hasn't got the pace. Here's Smith Rowe. Come on, get that goal, boys. Smith Rowe, a deep cross. Osimhen, he heads it. Oh my word. I know he's good at heading, but that's taking the mickey, that is. He almost scored from there though. Well, Zinchenko's having quite a poor game, so I'll take him off and bring on Timber. Change him as support there. And you know what? Saka or Rice? No, I'll take Rice off. We'll bring on Jorginho for him. Made all the changes again. Bit of a risk, but at this point in the season, need as many players fit as possible. We've got 15 minutes to go. We're still in a very, very good position. We are losing the second leg, but we're in a very, very strong position here. Partey, oh, lovely stop from Onana. He had a terrible first leg, but a lovely stop there from Partey. But at the moment, no reason to panic. We're still cruising through. As I said, if they get a second goal, though, I can start to panic a little bit. I don't really care too much about losing this second leg, to be honest. The job was pretty much done in the first leg. 10 minutes to go. Less than 5 minutes to go now. Can I say it? Can I say it? I'm going to say it. We're into the Champions League final as well. We're into the Champions League final. Only 2 minutes out of time to go. Unfortunately, we couldn't win the second leg, but it doesn't matter. We take a healthy 5-2 aggregate scoreline over Man United. And we're through to the Champions League final to face Real Madrid. So, if the Quintuple wasn't on before, it's definitely on now. We've already won the Community Shield, the Carabao Cup, and the Premier League. And in the next episode, we've got the FA Cup final and the Champions League final. What on earth is going on with this season? What on earth is going on? Well, there is confirmation. Arsenal to play Real Madrid in the final. And also, I didn't know this, but the actual venue is Wembley. So it's almost like a home game for us, isn't it? Obviously, Arsenal based in London, Real Madrid based in Madrid. So Wembley for the host for us. Surely that's got to give us some sort of slight advantage. Can't be that much of an advantage. Obviously, the fans should be fairly equal, but there's got to be some sort of advantage for us. They're going to have jet lag and all sorts, you know. It's just down the road from us, so that's amazing. So 2 trips to Wembley in the next episode. Crazy. Anyway, got 2 more league games to play. We haven't officially won the league title yet, but we all know it's happened. So I'm not going to bring you back for the final 2 league games of the season. I think it's rather pointless, to be honest. Home to Newcastle, away to Burnley. Doesn't really matter what happens in those 2 games. However, just 1 win from those 2 games and we will set Arsenal's new record for the most points in a season. Their record is the invincible season when they got 90 points with 26 wins and 12 draws. This time we're on 88 points, so just 1 more win and we overtake that record. Look at that as well. We've got 104 goals for this season. What is the record for goals in the season? I don't think we're beating that record. 128 for Aston Villa back in 1931. So yeah, that's going to take some beating, but it's not like we're a million miles away from it. But yeah, definitely not going to happen this season. We have to beat Newcastle and Burnley 12-0 each, and that's not going to happen, is it? So yeah, forget about the points, the goals record. That's not going to happen. Still, 104 goals is very nice though, isn't it? But we're chasing down the record of the highest points for Arsenal. Preferably, I'd like to finish with 94 points. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because we've still won the Premier League title. But that's not it done for us. We've won the Community Shield. We've won the Carabao Cup. But look at that. In the next episode, we've got the FA Cup final, followed by the Champions League final. Both played at Wembley as well. That is the end of this video, though, guys. Please remember that if you do like this video, to hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, to hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and you're much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.